This is the S.M.E show. Welcome to the S.M.E show. This is the Sabir show. Sabir. Knowledge over noise, let the truth unfold. Now this the Sabir show. By law, history corrected, let the record be told. This is the Sabir show. Know who you are. Status exposed, now the mind take control. Now this the Sabir show. No debate. With scratch, pull lips to end. Welcome to the show where the record get read. Read the record where identity restored and the lies get dead. They talk color over culture, condition their head. But status is the cage and the law's a thread. They called us black, but that label was applied. Not a nation, just a stamp on the commerce side. Paperwork before ships touched shore, before borders was drawn. Pre-1492, we had flags, seals, treaties, rights we was born. Sovereign, more is a nation, not a shade of the skin. Nationality, you can't own a people, you can't legally pin facts. Ignorance enforces how empires survive. Troll, but knowledge itself, keep the people alive. Know yourself, this ain't rebellion, it's the documents talking. Read it, footnotes, receipts, every step that I'm walking. Proof, so listen real close when the truth get displayed. No debate, no overdrawn to the Mercedes Bay. This is the Sabir show, Sabir. Knowledge over noise, let the truth unfold. Nah, it's the Sabir show, but by law, history corrected, let the record be told. This is the Sabir show. Know who you are. Status exposed. Now the mind take control. This is the Sabir show. No debate. Welcome to the Sabir show. This is the Sabir show. Welcome to the Sabir show.
Come on, share it out. Let's go. Share it out. Share it out. Share it out. Let's go.
Knowledge over noise, let the truth unfold. Knowledge, it's the Sabir show. By law, history corrected, let the record be told. Know who you are. Status exposed, now the mind take control. Status is the Sabir show. Welcome to the show where the record get read. Read the record where identity restored and the lies get dead. They talk color over culture, condition the head. Program status is the cage and the law is the thread. By law, they call us black, but that label was applied. Not a nation, just a stamp on the commerce side. Paperwork before ships touched shore, before borders was drawn. Pre-Fort Line 2, we have flags, seals, treaties, rights we was born. Sovereign, more is a nation, not a shade of the skin. Nationality, you can't own the people, you can't legally pin. Facts, ignorance enforced is how empires survive. Control knowledge yourself, keep the people alive. Know yourself, this ain't rebellion, it's the documents talking. Read it, footnotes, receipts, every step that I'm walking. Proof, so listen real close when the truth get displayed. No debate, law over drums, welcome to the Sabir show stage. Welcome to the Sabir show. This is the Sabir show.
So this is the new channel, y'all. So please do me a favor, share this out, subscribe to the new channel. I'm working on 2 other channels too. So why am I doing this? I'm working on 2 other channels. And one of the channels is going to be called the Gaylord channel. I can't make this motherfucker up, yo. So one of my channels is going to be called the Gaylord. So y'all should look up that word Gaylord though. But anyway, yes, that's going to be one of my shows because you know why? We don't, y'all don't even know what I went through. You know, I have to pay $89 every month for StreamYard and I can't even, I was running around here trying to see if I can get $89 to keep, because it automatically comes out and sometimes it do an overdraft on my account and I'll be like, damn, boy, I can't even enjoy my life, bruh. Can't even enjoy my life. I keep calling people on the phone, yo, you can help me out? No, brother, I had to take care of such and such. And this is what we are dealing with today. Negroes don't care about truth. There's no reward in the truth, bro. So, yeah, I was running around. I just took my daughter. We went to a water park. I said, man, I might as well just enjoy my life, man, because y'all don't want truth. I got on, as I'm going to the water park, I got on the phone with Brother Taj. And Brother Taj and I were talking. And I was going to bring Taj in, but I was like, nah. So Brother Taj and I were talking, and we was having this discussion today. What's today's date? Today, the 16th? Yeah, today, the 16th, 2026, right? So I'm on my way to go to the water park with my daughter, and I'm on the phone with Brother Taj. And I'm like, I said, Taj, we got to do this critical thinking again. And Taj hit me with something. He said, Sabir, all you got to do is play the old critical thinkings that we already done. He said, go play the old critical thinkings because nothing's changing. Y'all don't support the real people. You really don't support real people. Y'all don't. I was running around here trying to figure out where can I get $89 at and couldn't get it from nobody. Ain't that kind of crazy? Well, you should have it, Sabir. You begging. No, nigga, no. No, no. These dudes will tell you that they can create a film and they get $250,000 or $50,000 to make a school. I couldn't even get $89, bro. That's freaking embarrassing, man. In some kind of way, it really is. But as I'm on the phone with Brother Taj and we going back and forth. Now, if anybody wants to help, you can go right there and support. Y'all can, if you care. So as I'm sitting here on the phone with Brother Taj, and Taj and I were going back and forth about the critical thinking. And he said, Sabir, just he said, let's play the old critical thinkings. Play the old critical thing. He said, because nothing's never haven't changed since Malcolm time. The jealousy and envy runs rampant in this conscious community because I have never been jealous of anyone. Never. I put a lot of people on in this conscious community, brother. I supported a lot of people and don't get no payments from nobody. Okay. So as I'm on the phone with Brother Taj, and I'm like, and I can hear it in Taj's voice, because Taj is up there, but Taj is like tired. He's really tired. And to put that much work in this conscious community with people who has means to do a lot of things, the ones who have the means, rough, bro. So Todd just said, you know what, Sabir? He just said, yo, let's play the old critical thinkers. I don't even know if y'all know about the critical thinking. Y'all know before there was a YouTube, and brother, shout out to my brother Hanif Shabazz from All Them DVDs. Hanif Shabazz has the original, and I just got off the phone with him, from VHS to DVD, and it's actually two DVDs. This was the original critical thinking. That was the critical. This is before there was a YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Umar Johnson, Tariq Nasheed, anybody that y'all name it today. This was the original critical thinking. This was on a Christmas day in Wilmington, Delaware. And my brother Hanif Shabazz says, Sabir, I sent the copies to you before. So we're going to revamp those things. We're going to bring them back out. And I'm going to do commentary in between the videos. So it's not going to be available for everybody. But if anybody wants to support to get these things dubbed, you can support right there. Because trust me, this is before the YouTube era. So Todd said, just let them listen to the old critical thinkings. That's what he said to me. Because we tired of keep talking. Because we don't get paid for this. We don't. So why would I keep wasting my breath on people? And then on top of that, I brought Todd out here to do a critical thinking. What's this, 2? Yeah. That was in California. That was a critical thinking too. Y'all don't even know about this one. So Todd said, just play the old videos. So what I want you to do is to go get Wesley Muhammad and ask Wesley Muhammad again, why you never brought Sabir Bey on none of your platforms or any of your panel discussions. Brought Wesley Muhammad out here too. So if y'all know Wesley Muhammad, share this to brothers, share this to the Nation of Islam. Ask Wesley. That says it's Sabir Bey Productions, right? Sabir Bey Productions. So go share it out. I know my brother Yoel at the Underground Bookstore is going to share it out. So go send this out to Wesley Muhammad and ask Wesley Muhammad why you never brought Sabir Bey or brought up Sabir Bey's name. And I'm going to tell you why. And again, the link is up for anybody who wants to come on a feed. Because I'm telling you, I'm getting to the point like Taj and getting tired. So go ask Wesley Muhammad why. And let them tell it themselves. And he got paid to come out here. It wasn't free. Listen, I'm gonna be real with y'all, but Wesley ain't saying nothing, brother. He's saying the same stuff over and over and over and over and over again. It's nothing new that Wesley Muhammad's going to say. What are you going to talk about? The most honorable minister Louis Farrakhan? What is going Wesley Muhammad's going to tell you about the ancient black gods of Egypt when black is not even an ancient word? I'll do a panel discussion with Wesley Muhammad on that. There is no such thing as the ancient black gods of Egypt. And I'm going to repeat it again. There is no such thing as the ancient black gods of Egypt. And this is the one that Sanetta posted up. This is not Sanetta's production either. Sanetta put his watermark on here. Heritage of the Moors in America. But you didn't get the full video of this. It's 2 parts to this, baby. It's 2 parts. I'm walking you through your little bit of history, bro. Because Taj told me, just play the old video, Sabir. Baba James Smalls. Love my brother. See, y'all don't know how long I've been doing this because the conscious people are hypocrites and people are really getting tired of them. People are truly getting tired of this whole conscious movement, but somebody got to do it. This is the first video. This was the first debate. Yeah, damn. Sabir versus SETI. Hold up, let's find that video. Y'all don't get it yet? How far back this go? So this is what we're going to do, y'all. Y'all can tap in, send it to Wesley Muhammad, send it to anybody that y'all like, and believe me, we can have some fun. So listen, share the videos out, subscribe to the new channel. And again, I have 2 new channels coming up. I'm just waiting for them to upload. I have 2 new channels because for some odd reason, they keep terminating my channels. So I'm going to have the Gaylord channel, and I'm going to have the Civil Alert University. Civil Alert University. Okay? So if you love the show, people, please share this video. Please support, and like. But pick it up, baby.
Get up, what we slowing down for? Pick it up,
let's go. Hit that link.
Pick it up. We got a whole nation to restore. Get up, pick it up,
run it back.
Pick it up. Get up, what we slowing down for? Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. We got a whole nation to restore. Get up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. We gotta really love each other more. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. When you see my CD in the store, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. It's the teacher, class is open, G. Let's get open on the concept of voting. We begin the discussion about viewing democracy. People power, a people rule philosophy. Democracy is a system of government where the whole population is the sum of it. Where the government can't move without its people. Where before the law, everybody's equal. But take a look at the police and how they treat you. Take a look at these corporations that cheat you. Democrats and Republicans are all see-through. Now we're voting for the lesser of 2 evils. Man, don't let them deceive you. This is an autocracy, not a democracy. But to call this a democracy without my interest in the laws of society, that's called hypocrisy. Get up, what we slowing down for? Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. We got a whole nation to restore. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. We gotta really love each other more. Pick it up, yeah, pick it up, yeah, pick it up. When you see my CD in the store, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Democracy only happened one time in European history. Now keep this in mind. It was practiced in Athens overseas in 508 BC by Cleisthenes. Citizens would get together on a hillside and decide how and if they was gonna ride. But in 322 BC, here's what happened. Alexander of Macedon conquered Athens, and that was the end of democracy, where the people had a say in their society. Today, we gotta get more knowledge and learn about the function of the electoral college. It doesn't matter who you vote for today, the electoral college has the last say. But that's another day. Here's what I came to say. Rise up! Get up! What we slowing down for? Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. We got a whole nation to restore. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. We gotta really love each other more. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. When you see my CD in the store, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. In corporate sponsored elections, who's winning? This the wrong direction from the beginning. Every candidate got scandal, they all sinning, trying to convince you, telling you what they've been in. But the real issues, they get avoided, while our children still getting exploited. They call me Blastmaster Chris, edutainment. That's what my tactic is. Some criticize Chris, some laugh at Chris, but you can't say Chris is not an activist. Social justice, I got a passion for this, cause equal rights, we still asking for this. So when I do my tour, it's not just rapping for Chris. I'm giving you more than gun packing with this. I'm opening doors, you should be asking about this. You listening to the whores and them capitalists. Their game is tight, got you trapped into this. It won't be long before the ring you have to like kiss. That's why I'm an activist. I help people not to get trapped in this. The temptation, you getting wrapped into this. So get up, stop sitting like a pacifist. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
So what Taj was telling me today to relay this message to y'all, he said just play the old critical thinking. So if anybody wants to join the feed or support the shows, people, please do that. Like seriously, because I'm getting tired. So this is a panel that we did in Louisville, and most of y'all don't even know about that. That was years ago. I brought Brother Taj and I brought Abdullah and made sure both of those brothers got paid that day, because it was only supposed to be Brother KRS-One and myself. It was only supposed to be KRS-One and I. I'm the one that's told the brother, yo, could you come up with a couple more dollars so we can bring Brother Taj and Abdullah in? And Abdullah did his part for etymology, and Taj was the history, right? I didn't know that. Yeah, they took my channel down. Somebody said they didn't know they took. Yeah, they terminated my channel. This is why I said I went through hell. I couldn't even get $89. Ain't that an embarrassment, brother? I couldn't get $89 from nobody on his feed because I had to pay for StreamYard. I had to go through some trenches, brother. Overdrafts, everything. So yeah, man. But can't complain about those things. You just got to pick it up and keep going. But I was on the phone with Taj, and I would, it's going to happen, you know. But tomorrow's not promised to nobody. But it was so crazy as I'm on the phone with Brother Taj, we going back and forth, and he was like, I said, Taj, we got to do a critical thinking. We did 2 critical thinkings, and Hanif is like the archives brother, like all them DVDs. This brother is the only one that's actually is that one that can sell my DVDs and all my stuff. No one else can do that. Sinetta be that Negro put my video up and put watermarks on his video, and I ain't get a dime from Sinetta. He don't do shit for me. None of them do nothing for me on his show. But you can bring all of them. He can put up money, and I'll go at it with his whole team on YouTube. Sinetta's, the House of Conscious, the Sinetta TVs, whoever he wants to pick, bro. Dead serious, because it's getting to that point, bro. So when I did this, it was only supposed to be KRS-One and myself. And the crazy part was, like, you know, KRS-One stuff was going to get put out the hotel because the money wasn't there. And I told the brother that day, I said, brother, take my portion and make sure KRS-One is good. But I want to shout out to this brother for actually putting that together years ago. And I'm the one that said, let's bring Abdullah and Bay and Taj Bay in. I'm the one that had the Triple Light tour when we did in Houston, Texas, with my sister Cynthia Martin Ill, and had us all in the same room together. And this is what it's not like. And I want y'all to hear me. If you think I'm bitching, yes, I'm bitching, because I know the history. I'm the one that put people in the room. But for some reason, just like I said with Wesley Muhammad, you never, ever, ever hear Wesley Muhammad mention my name. Never. And I know why. And y'all should know why. So when we did this, right, I made sure all of them got paid. But y'all don't know about that video. It was called the Knowledge Fest in Louisville, Kentucky. So I'm looking at this conscious thing, brother, and it's really a joke right about now. It's so much that's going on right now, brother. It's a joke. It's a straight joke. This is another one. This is in LA. Now, you cheerlead and talk about Jose Pimenta Bay, right? But how many people support these brothers? This is when I brought Jose and Karis One came through. Karis One knows about the Moors, brother. But he knows who he's talking to. He's talking to dead people. He's talking to a bunch of black dead people. Now, for y'all that don't know who Jose Pimenta Bay is, I'm going to introduce y'all because I've known Jose for years. That's Jose Pimenta Bay, wrote the Othello's Children of the New World. That's Karis One. And that's my brother Jerry Bell from the Daz Band in New Birth, the group. So, Jose Pimenta Bay, this is the books that he wrote. But he haven't traveled where I traveled at. That's the beautiful thing about it. I'm on the phone with him. He didn't travel where I traveled. And this is why I said black folks in this conscious community are hypocrites, brother. Let me take y'all back a little further so I can show you how old this photo is. This is from 2003. That's my son Amir. My son that passed away at 22. He was 4 in this picture. This is brother Jose Pimenta Bay. That picture was in 2003. See, y'all think I just walked into this yesterday. That was in 2003. You think I just walked into this. And this is the thing about these conscious cats, brother Jarrell. They know exactly who and what I deal with. But again, they're a bunch of leeches, brother. And this social media, this is why Taj don't want to deal with this no more. He said, just play the old critical thinkings. That's what he told me. Play the old ones, bro. I'm not going out my way for these people no more, brother. I'm done. I'm tired. Tired. You know, that I got to get on and try to reach out to people. And then I got to pull this up too. This is another thing that's crazy. My brother Yoel sent me this video and I said, brother, do y'all pay attention to what I be doing? My brother Yoel sent me this video and I want you to understand, in the age of this AI thing, it's not real. This is real time, real Sabir Bay, real time, right? He sent me this video, which I already talked about. And if any, he said, how could you tell if it's AI? You can't look at this and tell this is AI. Look at this video.
Now, see, this right here, what people don't be talking about. Everybody walk across this land every day, but ain't nobody asking what all beneath.
Shoot, South Carolina is linked to French Huguenots, Moorish exiles who built the region's ancient synagogues. The town of Carthage, South Carolina, marks the region's Punic Carthaginian roots.
Virginia is really Edom, the land of the children of Esau. Jamestown was originally established as the Virginia Tobacco Company, a shell corporation for the British East India Company to manage Moorish resources.
Listen, Maryland is really Moorland, but the true name for the land of Maryland is Narragansett. The Mohawk, Mohegan, and Narragansett were all right here in Maryland, Morocco town.
Louisiana is the heart of the Washington Empire, a dominion of the Empire of the Sun. Following the fall of the Moorish Empire, many were exiled to Haiti, which is the etymological root of Hades, or the underworld.
All of North America and Canada is a giant Titan turtle. That's why they call this place Turtle Island. Just look at the map. Even South America is a giant elongated head of a pharaoh titan. Flip the map of Antarctica. You'll even see a black woman with a...
These Blue Ridge Mountains in North Carolina are filled with massive crystals under the ground. There are hidden pyramids and ancient bases here. These mountains remind folks to keep exploring, keep learning, and keep asking questions.
This is Multnomah Falls, Multnomah County, Oregon. This is the land of the Pueblo Moors, the Anasazi, Zuni, Pima, Hopi, and Apache, Paiute, and the Caliphate.
West Texas got a powerful history. The land west of the Nueces and Bravo rivers is identified in 1845 congressional records as the boundary of the Mauritanian races. The Alamo was not a mission, but the first mosque built.
This is Havasu Falls in Arizona. These ruins include temples dedicated to Isis, Zoroaster, and Set. Even Montezuma's castle is located here in Arizona.
Walking right over sleeping titans every day. We got mounds and pyramids all throughout North America. This is what nobody wants to talk about. The whole of North America and Canada is a giant Titan turtle. That's why they call it Turtle Island. Just look at the map. Even South America is a giant elongated head.
The Guadalupe Mountains, specifically El Capitan, is a fossilized reptilian city and a giant crocodile titan. This site is associated with an ancient war where a female warrior named Guadalupe battled a serpent race.
South Carolina is linked to French Huguenots.
Moorish exiles who built the region's ancient synagogues. The town of Carthage, South Carolina, marks the region's Punic Carthaginian roots. These Blue Ridge Mountains in North Carolina are filled with massive crystals under the ground. There are hidden pyramids and ancient bases.
This is the crazy part, right? But you know what, Jarrell? That goes viral. That BS goes viral. That was like Yoel sent me. That was like.
I seen another one with JFK talking about the Moors. I was like, bro, this AI is crazy.
This AI can make you a criminal, bro. Like real rap. Let me tell you something about this AI, bro. This is AI. This is Sabir Bay Live. This is why you go get any of those people. Whoever did that video, please go get them. Let me show you something what they give out in the critical thinking. Let's go back. This is what Taj was talking about, critical thinking. This is what people don't want to pay for. Using AI. Read this first. This is in the law library. When I was in Jenkins Law Library in Philadelphia. Make sure the court allows you to use AI. Always fact check anything that AI gives you. Yo, these Moors are out of control, brother. These Negroes is out of control with this, bruh. I mean, they flood the airways with this nonsense. Hold up. Look at this. This is what they give you when you walk inside of a law library. Straight up. And I said, you know, sometimes every day I get up, I'll be wanting to stop, brother. I'll be like, man, the hell with these black people. Let them hang or kill themselves, nigga. I'm cool, bro. I'm cool. My pages get terminated when I'm telling y'all the truth. Shit. But the weird part is, if somebody really wanted to talk about, you don't never see them pull up any books. No books. No books they bring up. But do you hear, brother? But I seen it because the AI was real, brother. It was real. I'm going to tell you. And I bet you y'all probably never heard of these books. I bet you haven't. This ain't AI. This is Sabir AI. Oh, America, 1492. But see, this is the type of stuff that don't go viral, nor do it get supported. But I'm going to tell y'all what gets supported. You ready? Just bear with me. I'm going to show you what gets supported. And again, anytime, anywhere, on any platform, I'll go toe to toe with the best of whoever you bring. Whoever y'all bring, I will go toe to toe with. So I'm going to share with y'all. First of all, let's go to critical thinking. Critical thinking. Critical thinking. We have no critical thinking. Just bear with me 1 second, brother. And again, the lines are open for anybody. Let me show you something, how crazy this is, brother. This is critical thinking, right? For children. Can't make this up. Pull this up. Give me 1 second. Cannot make this up, bro. You got grown folks with no critical thinking skills, brother. Here you go right here. This is critical thinking. This is the 10 critical thinking skills for middle school. You got, hold up. If you had critical thinking, you know that nobody's black, bro. If you had common sense, you would know somebody ain't black. Just think about how crazy it was. And when you present this to people, Negroes try to justify why and want to know why they're in the predicament that they're in. There is no such thing. Let me turn my camera on. If anybody wants to come challenge me, please feel free. The floor is yours. There is no ancient black gods of Egypt. Now, there's ancient Moors of Egypt, but there is no such thing as ancient black gods of Egypt. There's no critical thinking skill. This is why Todd said, just let them watch the old videos of critical thinking. Now, if I'm wrong, you can fact check me if I'm wrong. Now, hold up. Now, if I'm wrong again, you can definitely fact check me. Let's go to fact checks one more time. You ready? So bear with me. You see what the critical thinking deals with, brother Yoel? Jarrell?
Yeah.
Analyze, evaluate. You see that? Nah.
Interpret information, solve problems, make reasoned judgments.
Nah. Look at this. Duke University Introduction to Logic and Critical Thinking. Get the heck. Let's pull this one up. Oh my goodness. Can't make this one up, brother. Hold up. Let's pull this one up. Did that just say Duke? Hold on, let's pull Duke up for a minute. Any smart black people on this feed? Hold on. Let's pull this one up. You try to call it stupid, Sabir, you whatever you want to be, B. In this day and age, a girl can be a guy and a guy can be a girl. Look at this. What are critical thinking skills and why they are important? And this is in Duke. Oh, damn. And you know the crazy part about these conscious cats, these Negroes that sit up here and say, it's the white men. No. Introduction to logic and critical thinking. Now, what I give you is more than what any of these conscious cats will give you. So let's go to critical thinking and logic for 1 second. Is everybody all right? Now make sure everybody's good. Are we good? Come on, y'all, share it out. Let's chase the Muslims' algorithm, because you know it was a Muslim that started the algorithm. Y'all do know that, right? It was a Muslim who started what you are chasing, called the algorithm. Logic and critical thinking. Where's the critical thinking at with any of these conscious cats, brother? Come on, man. Where's the logic at? See, that's why KRS-One had that song, You Like Me. As long as I'm dancing and singing, you like me. And this is not AI. See, the difference is I can punch back. This is why people give up on y'all. So there's no critical thinking and no logic and no common sense at all with these people. Oh, yes, they do. Hold up. They do. I got it. Give me 1 second, bro. I got it. Give me 1 minute. Hold up. I think I found it. Give me 1 second. Here it is. I got it. Give me 1 minute. I'm going to pull it up. Here's the common sense. Somebody go get Lord Jamal. Hurry up. Get Lord Jamal. Hurry up. Share it out. Here's the critical thinking. Okay? And logic.
Talking about.
I'm like,
No. You're being disrespectful now. For real.
I got this.
Relax, sir. When it's your turn, you'll get your turn.
I'll come back.
Thank you for showing them how to be respectful when you do. It doesn't have to be a fight, guys. We're just debating.
Lord Jamal don't want to sit with me.
Peace. It's Lord Jamal, brand Nubian, actor, producer, internet personality. Today I'm here with 6 new school hip hop fans.
Yeah.
And they're gonna stand on what they stand on. And I'm gonna stand on this foundational hip hop that we standing on. So let's go. My first claim is that my generation of hip hop was for Black people and the community. Your generation of hip hop is for white people and the corporations.
And that's not true.
Step up. Doing, brother.
Mr. Jamar.
Now, in my day, you would never have a Black artist, right? Who rhymes like, oh my God, I'm so sad. I love you and I like that's some trying to cater to white people shit. Tell me I'm wrong.
Okay, so here's the thing. Like, I'm gonna go back to your claim about corporations and back in your day with the fans. It seems like you are forgetting the DJ. It seems like you're forgetting the payola aspect of the radio station. So corporations, I don't know if I'm sure you remember Clear Channel. Clear Channel, now iHeart, used to run the radio station. So payola was a big thing.
You're not going
back. Pause this. Let me ask you a question, Brother Darrell, and I'm asking the audience this question. Now, I've been in radio for a long time. Do anybody know what payola is? Anybody know what payola is?
Pay for spins.
You pay for somebody to spin your stuff on the radio. You pay for it. Because I'm gonna help y'all out. The DJ or the MC is the famous person. So if I'm on radio, which I've been on radio for over 25 years, I'm not new to this, but I've been in radio for a long time. So if the DJ didn't put you on, then you're nobody. So the DJ is really the one. So for y'all that don't know, I did WRD in Philadelphia. That was WRD 900 AM. I did WKDU in Philadelphia also. WKDU. These are my radio shows. This is just some of my radio shows. So what the brother is saying is true. It's payola, right? So it wasn't for black people. So imagine if I'm sitting in the room with Lord Jamal, because it wasn't. It was he must forgot about third base. He must forget about. You got about third base? Y'all don't know who third base is? Google that shit. Like what you gonna say? Google it. Third base. Go Google the Puerto Ricans. This is the weird part. Like, how about Lord Jamal sit in the room with me? We have a discussion about 5 foundational Black Americans, right? And we break down the word black and where did it come from. How about that part? That'd be a dope one, wouldn't it? If we all be in a room, have 6 foundational Black Americans, and we all sit on a table and we go and say, well, what is the origin of black? That'd be funny as hell. If y'all want to make that happen, y'all should support it. But set it out to Lord Jamal or somebody, and I'll sit with Lord Jamal. He could be Tariq Nasheed, Lord Jamal. Y'all could pick 4 or 5 other people. That's
far enough, sir.
You had to pick the DJs.
You're not. The DJs didn't start on the radio. The DJ started in the street.
In the street.
I'm talking about original hip hop here.
So you go back to the 70s, the early 80s.
Early
80s. Even then.
It wasn't about payola.
Then, you had to pay the DJ. You had to convince the DJ had to be your friend. If he wasn't your friend, you had to convince him to play your record.
Yes.
The DJ wasn't playing your record. Nobody heard your record
because
and you were irrelevant.
The influencer.
But
he was the influencer, not the corporations, not the algorithm. No, it's not.
Now stop. I'm gonna tear this apart. So I hope y'all send this to him. Please send this to Lord Jamal. I pray that he hit me up and I'm gonna explain something to y'all. I would have stopped right there and said, well, brother Jamal, who is the father of algorithm? You think I'm lying? Look it up. I did a book on it. It's a Muslim who started the algorithm. Do y'all see how I'm gonna operate? And this is why Lord Jamal and the rest of them duck the hell out of me like I'm a virus, bro. It was a Muslim who started the algorithm. Let's move forward.
Same concept.
No. But wait, hold on, wait.
Because this is the actual people who are part of the culture. These DJs also used to be in hip-hop groups and all that type of shit. Grandmaster Flash was in a hip-hop group, ended up making records and all this type of shit. Fucking Al Schmeidelstein, who owns whatever record label, he ain't part of this culture. He's not making records and all that type of stuff. But he's commanding, he's deciding what goes. Back then, those DJs who were part of the culture, from the culture, decided what was hot, or they didn't necessarily decide, but they said, here, this is what I think is hot. Do you think it's hot too? And we would listen to it and say yay or nay. Now, certain things are shoved down your throat algorithmically because if it doesn't make money, or, it doesn't get enough ads and all that type of stuff. It's a corporate type of structure we're dealing with, as opposed to a organic, just something organic, natural thing.
So, but here's the thing. The concepts are still the same. Whether you want to name it corporate or name it, I'm gonna break it down. Let me break it down for you. Just like I just mentioned the DJ. The DJ was the corporation. The thing is that even the DJ,
I'm breaking this up, y'all, so I don't know if they might try to block this channel, but y'all should send it to Lord Jamal, and then we can have a discussion on this, because they like to block my channels and say I'm going against community guidelines because I'm doing certain things. So what I want y'all to do is send this out to Lord Jamal, and we can talk. So that's the father of algorithm. This is my book that I did. That's the father of algorithm. So these are the things that I would drop down on Lord Jamal. I would ask Lord Jamal, what is the culture? What's the culture? What would be the culture, brother Jarrell? He said, Lord Jamal said the culture. What would be the culture? What's the culture?
You got me on now.
Well, maybe y'all can set it up with Lord Jamal and we can figure out what is the culture. I would like to know what would be the culture, because there is no black culture. Now we can go toe to toe with this one. There is no black culture. Hip hop has its own culture, and it wasn't foundational Black Americans, because black did not exist. It don't exist, B. Oh, okay, have fun with this. Let's move a little bit forward. Hold up. Come on, y'all. Send us out to Lord Jamal. Let's go.
Hip hop started to go crazy corporate. That's when corporations said, you know what? Instead of selling this conscious music where they're talking shit against us, let's fucking take this music and use it against them. So we see that, hey, somebody like NWA, they're rhyming about, they're saying fuck the police, but they're also talking about niggas and all this type of shit, all this negative shit. Let's push that algorithm. Let's make that more popular. And that's the way corporation and the whole music industry started to change based upon what the corporations now felt wanted to be pushed out there, as opposed to what we were doing organically. See, when I was out, there was all kind of different hip hop. If you wanted to get on some negative shit, you had your negative hip hop. If you want to be conscious, you could do that. You had your funny hip hop, fucking Bismarcky and shit like that. Like you had all different kind of genres that you could go to without having to be bombarded with just basically.
But the one that made the most money and was more popular was the gangsta music.
No, not
That's 'cause of the
necessarily.
people.
And what I'm saying is that happened when the corporations took over, young man.
I don't believe that. I believe that.
See, this is the thing. That's not 100% true. What he just said, it's really not. This is the thing about it. It's weird. You got to be real with it, bro. Like that's why I said I would like to sit in the room. Seriously, like I would like to sit in the room with him. And 9mm go bang. That's KRS-One, nigga. Uzi without a gun, like nigga. That what are we talking about here? Like, just think about it. See, this is the thing. KRS-One is still relevant to this day. I don't know if y'all know this or not. Go online, go to Facebook, go to Instagram, go to the Temple of Hip Hop, the Temple of Hip Hop on Instagram, the Temple of Hip Hop. I swear, right? KRS-One is killing the damn shows overseas. Redman was just with him. Mad Lion is with him right now. You got niggas is rolling with it. It's hot. So the crazy part, I'm gonna be a bean with y'all. The reason why most of these cats, you don't see them overseas, you know why you don't see them overseas? You know why?
They got issues, can't leave.
They got issues, right? A lot of people get caught up in, they are their own way. Most of them have back child support. You can have child support and still go. Most have back child support. That's why most of them can't go, and they feel bitter until they fix it. You follow me? Let's keep it a beam. Let's keep it a beam. So if these cats can go in other countries, like my brother Yassine Bey, most deaf is tearing it up overseas. They get ready to have a roots picnic. I'm trying to get over there. And I think it's in France or somewhere. They get ready to have a roots picnic. I said, yo, I might go over there. See, this is the thing about dudes who are not being genuine when they're speaking. And if I'm wrong, please correct me. I'm in hip hop. I am hip hop. I've been in radio, all of it. I understand the lyrics. I study lyrics and law, bro. These dudes don't bring no lyrics and law stuff to you. They don't bring no lyrics and law because they are bitter dudes, bro. And dudes like Tariq Nasheed and them who never had anything, is the cats that y'all want to look at. He never had anything. Tariq never had nothing. He don't know nothing about hip hop, nothing about our history, bro. And Negroes around the time I'm foundational Black American. There is no foundational Black America. Hip hop is hip hop. Hip hop is hip hop. Period. Hip hop has its own culture. We dress, we speak, we act. Yes, we are the original ones that brought it in, no doubt. But it comes from a Wolof language. And if anybody wants to challenge me, from an African language. And again, you can bring me 6 people like Lord Jamal, and we can put Lord Jamal, Tariq Nasheed, and all of them in the room. It comes from a Wolof language. Look it up for yourself. You ain't got to believe nothing Sabir Bey says. It's a Wolof language from West Africa. And that word means to open one's eyes. To open one's eyes. It means to hip. So when you're hip to something, you hop out on what you know. You hop. Not foundational Black Americans, because foundational Black America is not a lineage, bro. It's not a lineage. Let's move forward. If I'm wrong, please correct me.
To know what I'm saying. Stop fucking putting words in my mouth. I said it's about a talent show, meaning you had to be either a dope DJ or a dope MC. You had to come up in your area and make motherfuckers start talking about you and all of that type of shit to become popular. You couldn't just fucking make a song, post it on YouTube, pay some money to put ads or whatever to boost the popularity to it, and then corporate means other than the type of means that you're talking about. For instance,
let's go ahead.
People like there's a pretty sizable hip hop community in Palestine. I mean, like these are like some of the most oppressed people in the world. They're using hip hop to get their voice out there. I mean, that's the original intent, even if like it has separated from the cultural identity of it starting with Black Americans. It's gone global, and it's like still using what it was originally intended for, to be a voice for the voiceless.
At times, yes.
Okay.
But more times than not, you see, because that's kind of anecdotal, but more times than not, it's being used to sell merchandise and, be in commercials and stuff like that, or to poison the minds with some bullshit. Like more times than not, it's being used for some sort of corporate.
Again, these Negroes on these platforms are poisoning people's minds, calling people foundational Black Americans. This is the crazy part, Jarrell. This is the critical thinking part. I keep trying to tell you, I can tear through this whole video with him. They're poisoning people, and I want all the smoke with them. All the smoke. They're poisoning people's minds, talk about they're Black. Nigga, I got a 7-year-old daughter can come in this room and tell you she's not Black. This is Black. There is no foundational Black American. But they're doing the exact same thing that this white man is doing. And Black is an Anglo-Saxon word. I'll spell it out for y'all. If I'm wrong, please come correct me. Come get me if I'm wrong. The word Black is B-L-E-A-C. It's an Anglo-Saxon word. But you know the crazy part about these Black folks? Remember I told you the critical thinking, right? They will justify why. They will justify the whole Black thing when there is no such thing as foundational Black American. How could it be a foundation? Make it make sense. If the whole human family, if everybody came from us, right? Let's use common sense and critical thinking for a second. If the whole human family come from us, wouldn't they be our children, Brother Jarrell? Be our children, right? If the whole human family came from us, then these cats will be your offsprings, will be your children. The problem is Negroes feel inferior, and that's really what a lot of these cats is doing. Is it racism in the United States? No doubt. But when you actually, then again, I don't believe in the term race. But when you start reading, you'll understand what's going on. Now, if I'm wrong, please don't wait till I get off the feed. Confront me now. I got tough skin. Please don't wait till I get off the feed. Right? So if you really read, you would never feel inferior to no one, because I don't feel inferior to no one. But he has to push this because it's something that he's trying to do.
Corporate means other than the type of means that you're talking about. For instance, I had a group that I put out back in the days called Dead Prez. You might be.
Yeah, for sure.
Them, right. So when they first came out, they had we had this tape, and they had this one song called Food, Clothing, and Shelter. And when we were looking on the charts of where that shit was charting at, one of the spots around the world was in Serbia. Right. Wow. And there was a fucking war or some shit going on in Serbia at that time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it was like a song like Food, Clothes, and Shelter and Happiness and all that type of shit really resonated. So I understand what you're saying about hip hop reaching worldwide, and I'm not opposed to that. I've been all over the world because of hip hop. Like, you know what I mean? And I've been in Germany with all white dudes in the crowd.
Yeah.
That 40 years prior, all of them motherfuckers would have been in the Hitler Youth or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Overrun with super talent that started this and drove the culture.
Here they go.
Especially from the New York City area. Many will say the Bronx, but a lot of people will say it was around all parts of New York City at that time. That we are the ones, even though there were other people around us, Puerto Ricans and Jamaicans and any other people, you know, that could have been around us. We were the ones that started this and drove the culture. Prove me wrong.
I will have to disagree. I would say that you guys, y'all rooted and created it and like made it traditional, of course. However, I believe that in the 1970s, youth from the Bronx are the ones that created, meaning African Americans and Afro-Caribbean immigrants that were talking about it during that time, you know, the events that were happening. I believe it was the youth of the Bronx, not the foundation of Black Americans.
Why, first of all, why do you feel it was the Bronx, number one?
And she's
because that's what you heard, right?
I believe it's the Bronx. Yes, hip hop created and started in the Bronx.
Okay.
That's
well, I was born in the Bronx. So
shout out to the Bronx. Shout out to the Bronx. I'm from the Queens, baby. I'm
Hatred
from
for the
Queens.
Bronx, but some people would dispute that. But I'm not going to get into the disputing of it. Now, when you say Afro-Caribbean people, right? Because yes, people like Kool Herc were from Jamaica. Grandmaster Flash has a Bohemian background. But let me ask you this.
Have you noticed something? Have you noticed who he didn't mention, brother? You see what I mean about the bullshit, bro? You see what I mean about the bullshit? He named two names, right? What name did he didn't mention? He said Kool Herc, right? Grandmaster Flash, right? It's one other name he didn't mention. Do y'all know? What's the name he didn't mention? And this is why I said Negroes is a man. Listen, you pothead, weed smoking niggas, man. Most of you niggas beat up women, and I ain't gonna say no names. I can let Eminem speak for it. You want to hear? You want to hear Eminem speak on it? Let's let it roll. I'm gonna help y'all out. There was a name that he didn't mention. I told you I'm a different breed, brother. I don't take sides. Who did he? Y'all still didn't get who he mentioned? He said Kool Herc and who? Should I rewind it back so you can hear it again, brother? Let's rewind it back. Or somebody go get Lord Jamal. Let's go back.
Y'all rooted and created it and like made it traditional, of course. However, I believe that in the 1970s, youth from the Bronx are the ones that created, meaning African Americans and Afro-Caribbean immigrants that were talking about it during that time, you know, the events that were happening. I believe it was the youth of the Bronx, not the foundation of Black Americans.
Why, first of all, why do you feel it was the Bronx, number one? Because that's what you heard, right?
I believe it's the Bronx. Yes, hip hop created and started in the Bronx.
Okay.
That's
well, I was born in the Bronx. So
shout out to the Bronx. Shout out to the Bronx. I'm from the Queens, baby. I'm from
for
Queens.
the Bronx, but some people would dispute that. But I'm not going to get into the disputing of it. Now, when you say Afro-Caribbean people, right? Because yes, people like Kool Herc were from Jamaica. Grandmaster Flash has a Bohemian background. But let me ask you this. Africa Bambaataa.
Yes.
What?
Yeah. You see how she did it?
Specifically inside hip hop, could you point?
Now think about this for 1 second. I played that for a reason again. You heard what she said, Jarrell? Can I rewind it back? He never said Bambaataa. He wasn't going to say Bam. Listen.
Educational aspect of the art form. Peace.
Peace in the East.
Now we're going to deal with fact.
At time, you know, the events that
that could have been around us. We were the ones that started this and drove the culture. Prove me wrong.
I will have to disagree. I would say that you guys, y'all rooted and created it and like made it traditional, of course. However, I believe that in the 1970s, youth from the Bronx are the ones that created, meaning African Americans and Afro-Caribbean immigrants that were talking about it during that time, you know, the events that were happening. I believe it was the youth of the Bronx, not the foundation of Black Americans.
Why? First of all,
It's
why
the
do you
youth.
feel it was the Bronx? Number one, because that's what you heard, right?
I believe it's the Bronx. Yes, hip hop created and started in the Bronx.
Okay.
That's
Well,
a
I was
fact.
born in the Bronx. So
Shout
I
out to the
have
Bronx.
no,
Shout out to the Bronx. I'm from
you
the
know,
Queens, baby. I'm
hatred
from
for the
Queens.
Bronx, but some people would dispute that. But I'm not going to
I'm
get
not
into the disputing of it. Now, when you say Afro-Caribbean people,
Mhm.
right? Because yes, people like Kool Herc were from Jamaica.
Mhm.
Grandmaster Flash has a Bohemian background.
Mhm.
But let me ask you this.
Bambaataa.
Africa Bambaataa.
Mhm.
What specifically inside?
This is the crazy part. Now, I'm gonna help you out. Any other time, he would have automatically said Africa Bambaataa. Straight up. See, this is the thing about Negroes. In the Holy Quran, it speaks about hypocrites. Negroes are straight hypocrites, bro. Niggas are hypocrites. Like, listen, Elvis Presley messed with a 14-year-old, 15-year-old. But yeah, he's still the king of rock and roll, don't they say that? You have
True.
all these singers that beat up women. Most of these rappers have beat up women. That's on the down low. This is the crazy part. This is why I don't like the fake conscious people, bro. This is why I don't like these fake dudes, bro. And if y'all think I have something against Lord Jamal, I'm gonna help y'all out. I'm gonna take you back because I had Lord Jamal on my show years ago before there was any foundational Black American. So I'm gonna show you before I play this. That's in 2013. So before there was any speaking of foundational Black Americans, go do your research. That was Lord Jamal on my show back then when I did radio. But I'm going to do this real fast. And I want y'all to go share this out. And again, anytime, I'll challenge any of these dudes, brother. Let's go. I'm going to play this and I'm going to play a song. Pay attention. I'll be right back, bro. You know, hold up. Let's go, y'all. Share it out. Share it out. Share it out. And don't forget to share and support.
107.
What they think about me for the last few months. Maybe it's time I tell them what I think about them.
Watch who name he mentioned. Let's go. Share it out. Let's go.
Gotta concentrate against the clock I race. Got no time to waste, I'm already late. I caught a marathoner's pace. Went from addict to a workaholic. Word to Dr. Dre and that first marijuana tape. Guess I got a chronic case. And I ain't just blowing smoke. Less is in your mama's face. I know this time Paul and Dre, they won't tell me what not to say. And know me and my party days have all pretty much parted ways. You swear to God I forgot him, the God it make not afraid. One last time for Charlemagne. If my response is late, it's just how long it takes to hit my fucking radar. I'm so far away. These rappers are like Hunger Games. 1 minute they're mocking Jay. Next minute they get the stuff from me goes, so they copy Drake. Maybe I just don't know when to turn around and walk away. But all the hate, I call it walk on Watergate. I've had as much as I can tolerate. I'm sick and tired of waiting. I done lost my patience. I can take all of you motherfuckers on it. What, you want it shady? You got it. Got it. Yeah. Don't follow my faith. Don't follow my faith.
Light them up.
Don't follow my faith. Don't follow my faith.
Line them up, y'all.
Somebody tell Button before I stab, he better fasten it or have his body bag and tip. The closest thing he's had to hit to smacking bitches. And don't make me have to give it back to academics. Say this shit is trash. Before I stab, he better fasten it or have his body back.
Why y'all not boycotting Joe Buttons? Let's go. Let's go. Come on, where they at?
Somebody tell Button before I stab, he better fasten it or have his body bag and tip. The closest thing he's had to hit to smacking bitches. And don't make me have to give it back to academics. Say this shit is trash again. I'll have you twisted like you had it when you thought you had me. Slipping at the telly, even when I'm getting brain, you'll never catch me with a thought. Lacking with it, he ain't spitting like this on his last shit. Oh, you better go back and listen, you know me better. Thinking I'll slow a lad up, call it trap, cause it's a total setup. Hoping that you rappers falling that. Dre said hold your head up. Kathy Griffin stacking ammunition, slap the clip and cock it back on competition. This is how I shot ahead. Gabby Gifford, my attack is vicious. Jack the Ripper back in business. Tyler, create nothing. I see why you called yourself a bitches, not just cause you lack attention, it's because you worship the 12 balls. You're sacrilegious. If you're gonna critique me, you better at least be as good or better. Better the hood is wetter, whatever his name is, to help you put together some words more than just 2 letters. The fans waited for this moment, like that feature when I stole the show. Sorry if I took forever. Yeah. Don't follow my feet. Don't follow my feet. Line 'em up. Don't follow my feet. Don't follow my feet. Just remember, I was here before you, and I'll be here after you. Make you running for you. Detractors, I'ma have to fuck pitchfork with a corkscrew. Just what the doctor ordered. Revenge is the best medicine. Increase the dose from least to most, and then tell the Grammys to go and fuck themselves. They suck the blood from all the biggest artists like some leeches, so they nominate them, get them there, get a name to MC to show. Every parasite needs a host. Then give album of the year to somebody that no one's ever even heard of. All I know is I wrote every single word of everything I ever murdered. Time to separate the sheep from goats. And I got no faith in your writers, I don't believe in ghosts. When rap needed it most, I was that ring in the prayer. A beacon, a hope, the B-I-R-D in the air. Somewhere some kid is bumping this while he lip syncs in the mirror. That's who I'm doing it for, the rest I don't really even care. But you would think I'm carrying an Oxford dictionary. A beacon, a hope, the B-I-R-D in the air. Somewhere some kid is bumping this while he lip syncs in the mirror. That's who I'm doing it for, the rest I don't really even care. But you would think I'm carrying an Oxford dictionary in my pocket. How I'm burying these artists on the scale it turns. A beacon, a hope, the B-I-R-D in the air. Somewhere some kid is bumping this while he lip syncs in the mirror. That's who I'm doing it for, the rest I don't really even care. But you would think I'm carrying an Oxford dictionary in my pocket. How I'm burying these artists on the scale it turns. Your minus plus is various. That's hardly in what's scary is you probably can compare me to your car, cause I'm just barely getting started. In parts, well, Jamar, you better leave me the hell alone, or I'll show you and Elvis clone. Walk up in this house you own, cross my pelvic bone, use your telephone, then go fetch me the remote. Rest I don't really even care, but you would think I'm carrying an Oxford dictionary in my pocket. How I'm burying these artists on the scale it turns. Your minus plus is various. That's hardly in what's scary is you probably can compare me to your car, cause I'm just barely getting started. In parts, well, Jamar, you better leave me the hell alone, or I'll show you and Elvis clone. Walk up in this house you own, cross my pelvic bone, use your telephone, then go fetch me the remote. Put my feet up and just make myself at home. I belong here. Clown, don't tell me about the culture. I inspire the Hobsons, the Logics, the Coles, the Sean's, the K-Dots, the 5 9s and O. Across the world, 50 Cent, you did squat, piss and moan, but I'm not gonna fall.
I'm never gonna fall, baby bitch. Bring them all.
Can't hear it coming down the hallway, the stairs from a parking lot. It's so loud. Please don't crowd all up in the sofa.
How the hell Lord Jamal gonna talk about he's a God 5%er and you calling yourself black? There is no such thing as black. That's why M said you would think I'm carrying an Oxford dictionary in my pocket. How the hell you gonna talk about I'm conscious, brother, but I'm foundational black American? There is no foundational black American. So y'all can line them up with 6 people and we can have a whole discussion. Where's the term black coming at? What is the origins of the word black? And what it is, the crazy part about these conscious dudes, they'll justify the madness, brother. So for y'all that don't know, I had Lord Jamal on my show before. That was before he started talking about foundational black Americans. Let's go. This is my show in LA.
Well, you are a guest. And it's
You see that motor vehicle law book sitting there, brother, of California?
they feel a problem, feel a type of way when just because they participate in something, if they can't have ownership in it, it's a problem.
Exactly.
You know, but at the end of the day, they don't want black people to have nothing for ourselves, nothing that we could truly say is ours and have the right to speak on it. That's the position they're putting us in.
Exactly.
And I'm not going for it.
No, and I
speak with me.
All right. Jamal, are you there?
It doesn't translate into how good you are.
So if Lord Jamal ever say he don't know who Sabir Bey is, you can take that video, go look it up, and say the guy show you was on in LA. You see how crazy this is? So what it is with these conscious people, again, these niggas are hypocrites. You don't want to sit in a room with me. So the best thing to do is to avoid somebody like me and act like I don't exist. So you act like I don't exist, all right? That's the best thing you can do. So this bit with me. I told you what Brother Taj told me. He said we could just play all the old videos, bruh. Play all the old videos. Let's go a little further. Let's pull up with KRS-One. This is in 2000. Good God Almighty, when was this one? These videos are old, man. Let's pull this one up. Just listen, people.
The Toots is back. The heat is back.
Oh, that's a Molly Ball track you got on.
Facebook, Twitter, you looking around. He's still amazing. See, this is hip hop. We had
Every time I'm in a radio station, you see these law books that I have with me. That's a Bouvier's Law Dictionary. So the other one, when I was sitting in the room, was a motor vehicle law. See, this is how you do product placement, right? And I had that Starbucks, but I haven't drank Starbucks in 3 years.
Now this is nice, man. Come on, I mean, people can't. They can
See the civics book behind me, brother. Jarrell, you see that civics book? Where Brother Todd said we need.
Oh yeah, American civics. Yeah.
So now this is the thing. I used to sit, and that's a Bouvier's Law Dictionary back there, and that's critical thinking, right? So what I would do is do product placement, right? I would put stuff in the room so people can see. This is the book right here. Oh, you got to read this, bro. Oh my gosh. Taj said this too. We need to get the civics, bro. But that's not what the foundational Black Americans are going to do, because it's not bringing no money in. So let's say what KRS-One said, and we're going to move a little further.
Only hear us, so they can't.
No, they can see us.
Oh, they can see us.
They looking at you, but do
okay.
Cameras everywhere.
Cool. Hey, what's up, y'all?
Come on, man. This ain't no, brother. They looking at us right now, man.
Because this reminds me of like college radio.
Wow.
You know, like the look of it.
Right.
It's like college radio.
Well, this is East Coast too. You know that, right? The owner right there, he's from East Coast.
Wow.
Philly. All day where I'm from.
Philly in the building.
Yeah. Well, you know, Philly and New York is neighbor. People like
it's right. No, I don't have this at all.
How crazy it is right now for $2,000. But I choose to do that.
Yeah.
That's a gold mine. You know what I mean? You know, law dictionaries, Bouvier's. That's more better than everything somebody's carrying now. Black's Law, whatever. Okay. That is that book. And everybody in Congress, politicians, that's the book that they carry.
Wow.
You've got many different law books, Ballantyne's, Bouvier's, Blackstone's, the whole nine. And
so that book was how much?
That book right there, well, I only paid like probably 50 cents for that. But now if I wanted to sell it, I can sell it as it is. Wow. This is how crazy it is right now for $2,000. But I choose to do that.
Yep.
That's a gold mine.
In the closet.
You know what I mean? I know Chris has the 4th edition, right? You got the 4th, right?
No. This is not.
I'm talking about yours.
No, I don't know if this is Black's Law.
That's not Black's. That's Bouvier's.
Right. No, I don't have this at all.
No, I know you ain't got that one. And a lot of people don't have that.
No,
that's why I said that's history right there.
I have the 4th edition of Black's Law Dictionary.
Explain to people what that is, because people say, "What is it, a Black dictionary?" Explain to people, man, because you got some ignorant people. Like
it's a basic law. It's actually a law dictionary. It's one of the common law dictionaries. It's called Black's Law Dictionary. They come out with them every 2 or 3 years. There's probably an 8th edition out. But what's interesting is how the law changes every once in a while. Every time these books come out, little words change here, little things, little inflections, little things get switched around, and people don't realize how the law is really changing around them every day. Every month, every year, definitions change. One thing that you may have thought was one way on Monday, on Thursday, it's not like that anymore.
Exactly.
A good example of this is when we were growing up, we had 9 planets when we were growing up. And as we grew up, we were told that one of the planets, I think Uranus or
that's what
Pluto was no longer a planet. And now we had 8 planets, and then that went for like a year. We had 8 planets, and it was taught for like a year. A quick year went by, and then they said, okay, we don't have 9 planets, we have 8. No, we don't. We have billions. So now we have a new telescope in the sky, and there's billions of planets out there. This concept of only 9 planets in our solar system is no longer valid. Now, we've been growing up for years. People have been basing their lives, their reality, their spirituality on 9 planets in the sky. And this is the importance of how knowledge changes. laws change, reality changes, and if you don't change with it, you're stuck in a
stagnation.
And it's worse than stagnation. It's like you're really moving and having life in a reality that is no longer. Like most of us are still living Aristotle's reality. Like Aristotle's reality was there are 7 levels to reality, and the highest was the 7th heaven. And we still attribute the number 7 to spirituality and heaven and so on. And a lot of this comes from Aristotle, at least in terms of Western civilization's knowledge and so on. A lot of it comes from there. This idea that God is at the center of all perfection comes from Aristotle. You may believe that in your own self. You may think that, it may be a conviction of your own.
Yeah.
But in terms of knowledge and education, this concept of God being the center and the highest and the greatest and the that's all Aristotle. That's not even the Bible. That's all just Aristotle. But then here comes Francis Bacon, who disproves Aristotle.
Who is Francis Bacon, man? Listen to me. Some people are new to this. They don't even know who these people are. Like,
well, you're online. You can just while I'm talking, you just type these people up.
There you go.
17th century philosopher Francis Bacon came out with something called the New Organon. As a matter of fact, Aristotle came out with what is called the Organon, and it was a way to argue points of view so that you can get at the truth. But Aristotle felt as though that the only real authority was God from the Bible, actually, not God in the Bible, but God from as taught by the church was the ultimate authority, and we should get all argument is based on your proximity, your argument's proximity to God. And Francis Bacon came out and said, no, that's not how arguments are won. You have to actually analyze the subject in which you're talking about, and so on and so on. So you holding up a book called The Art of Deception. No, what are you pointing to? Update. Oh, thinking. Yep. An introduction to critical thinking. People throw that word around a lot.
Yeah.
Critical thinking. And
how to deal with arguments for like this is one of the good books. This is a good book right here, man.
And this is why the American society is one of the greatest societies on earth. Here's why. Because it's all a lie. Other societies live by truth. You steal something, we cut your hand off.
Cut your hand off.
You rape somebody, we raping you. You do truth. What you do to others, you getting it for yourself. Truth.
Wow.
America says no, truth is not here.
It's not here.
No truth is here. This is called deception. We're going to make up a reality that's not truth. It's based on truth. You can find it in all these books if you really want to know. But for everyday people, you're going to live in a matrix. You're going to live in a made up illusion. And the reason for this is so that you can become more than what you truthfully are.
Wow.
In real life, you ain't nobody.
In the Matrix, you can be anything.
But in the Matrix, you can be anybody. You can do anything. And this is what makes America great. This is what makes this country great. When you understand the lie, it reveals the truth.
Wow.
It's so evil. Understand the lie. The lie. See, most people are looking for the truth. You don't want the truth.
No, they really don't.
You don't want the truth. The truth is the lion eating the deer, or the zebra, or some alligator leaping out of the swamp and biting your leg off, or eating your kid. Like, imagine your little kid, you walking through the woods and something just come and snatch him and eat him, run up in the tree and eat him.
Wow.
Like, that's the truth. Like, that's the truth. You don't want the truth.
No.
What you want is a nice street with concrete, no stray animals around. The pigeons are chosen for you. The bugs that you're pushing off are chosen to be there. The trees, the buildings, the color of the buildings, everything is set up. It is not real. It is a prop. Now, once you understand that, now you start to say in that prop, I'm whatever it is I want to be. I say I'm hip hop. Me, in this made up fantasy, I'm gonna be hip hop.
I'm going in deep, Chris.
That's why
I'm hip hop too. All
in
day.
this made up thing, that's what I'm going to be. And this is what it's become. This is what it's become. Imagine the term hip hop is our term. We create reality with that. Like reality. Like imagine like.
It's not about a salary. It's all about reality.
What money do you need if you understand the reality that money is in? Money is not real in and of itself. We all know the story there. That the whole banking system is trust.
Well, most people don't know the real story, to tell you the truth. They're in the Matrix.
We'll see. And this is the thing. And I'm not going to speak too much because on this subject, because I'm also giving away the game too. And every real seeker of truth knows that certain things you can't say publicly or you shouldn't say because you give up the game. You weaken the game. But in this particular instance, it's important to let people know at least one time, at least just once, okay? Let them know it's all an illusion. It's all made up. And if you understand that for real, you will make yourself whatever it is you want to be in this made up reality. Don't seek the truth other than within yourself. Outside, there's no truth out here. You can forget it. This whole thing is time. Look at all these clocks. How could you have so many clocks on the wall if time is real?
It's an illusion.
It's an illusion. Boston's time is not Oakland's time. Oakland's time is not New York time. LA time is not Miami time. So what's time?
Let me real quick. This is what Noble Drew Ali said to y'all. For all the Moors that don't understand, Noble Drew Ali said, "Time never was, but man was not." So time does not exist. I'm gonna repeat that again. Actually, there's no.
So let me explain this to y'all so y'all didn't get this. So that was back then. This was like 2014. Post-truth. Let's deal with you. He said, "Don't look for the truth, look for the lie." So everybody can be Negroes on social media, brother. This is the funny part. You have people on social media who want to be famous and they'll pay to be famous, while other people who are really putting the work in are the ones that are struggling, like me, brother Taj. We're struggling to tell y'all the truth. And this is the thing. And again, I'm gonna take a quick break, y'all. If y'all would love to support what I'm doing, you can go right here to Zelle, PayPal, Chime, Apple Pay, Cash App, Sabir Bay Radio, and support. Yeah, y'all can support there. So please support now, because that would help me keep these things going, people, because again, StreamYard charged me $89 a month. So I'm gonna take a quick break, brother, and we're gonna come back. And again, that's why I don't deal with time nor age. Or you can send it out to Lord Jamal or somebody, and then we can rock out together. So please support y'all. I can tell if somebody donated to y'all, for the record. So please share this out, and let's have a conversation with these brothers. Okay, I'll be back.
Yeah. Another session. Learn the lesson. 50 more years of hip hop. Bronx action, more action, floor cracking, more passion. Beat my people at raw rapping, house to house like I'm door dashing. Assassin, you asking, who is this? And I'm still laughing. Forward thinking, never backtracking. Boom bapping, never rack lacking. Got my people all up in the place. Royalty with scar on their face. Chocolate rap, you can all get a taste. Architect, we built this place. Room. Time for the chase. Chase down traders, invading the space. Keeping it pace in a hole like an ace or an ace in a hole when I throw in the base. Race, no, you didn't really want to race. Chase, no, you didn't really want to chase. You don't want to see me when I'm coming into place. Lyric after lyric in your motherfucking face. Y'all let me scream out what happened to his face. Mind them, I say him, I jet on the bliss.
Come on, share it out. Let's go.
That's what happened when you speak your rapping and your skills are lacking and your beats are whacking and you meet the captain, the beats the dragon. Your mouth is shut because he eat the magnum. 50 more years of hip hop. Yeah, listen. All I do is spit raw. Stick around and you'll get more. This is what I spit for. That other shit I ignore. Show up at the spot, go off the top like a wig store. I give more. Rappers looking puzzled like they jigsaw. As you can see, we rising like from the 3rd floor to the 6th floor. 1520 Sedgwick Avenue. Come do a quick tour. Ben Aki, stop listening to hip hop culture's enemies and go to the website birthplace of hip hop.nyc. You know that this is where the truth at. Everybody that was old school was one time a new jack. So think about where you at. and the future looking you back. Are you gonna be able to school cats or be where them fools at? I'm coming again with the boom back. Many just can't do that. So I bring my raps and effects when I'm swinging on these new jacks. All you hear is boom crack. You still asking who's that? Well, it's the teacher, Newark, New Jersey. That's where the school's at. Listen, they switching up your whole position. Popeyes went from eating spinach now to frying chicken. You better listen. Knowledge reigns supreme. That other shit's weird shit. This that original foundation, old gray beard shit. Yeah, I see the ice, but where them vocals at? You see the double metaphors I express on these local cats? I bring the focus back. This shit here is hot. We spitting after 50 years of hip hop. What we want? 50 more years of hip hop. We repping every block. We are never gonna stop. We got 50 more years of hip hop. Breaking MC and writing, beatboxing, DJing. We got 50 more years of hip hop.
Woo, 50 more years of hip hop. Brother Jarrell, this is too fun for me, bro. So I'm going to move forward because I am going to get off it because it's 10:10, but I'm not going to go nowhere yet. But I got some more stuff with y'all. So Taj told me to give y'all the critical thinking. Go watch the old critical thinkings that we did back in the day. Okay, so this was the first critical thinking that brother Taj Tariq Bey and I. It will be available real soon, y'all. It's going to be available as soon as my brother Hanif sends it to me. This is the original critical thinking. Before there was a YouTube, before there was an Instagram, before there was a TikTok, before there was a Umar, before there was a Tariq Nasheed, before it was all these people that y'all watch on these platforms. So this is going to be available. He said it's 2 DVDs, but he recorded it on a VHS. So this is going to be available soon. And I do have this one that we did in California. That was critical thinking too, brother Taj Tariq Bey and I. He said, Sabir, we ain't got to do another video. Let them watch the old videos. Let's see if people put money behind this type of stuff because we're done. We tired. We already did it. It's your time to do something. And speaking of brother Taj, let's pull up something else. My actuality show. I told you I did a lot of things, Jarrell. Let's pull up the actuality show. Shout out to Amadeus Christ.
So you're a philosopher?
Yes. 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 I think very deeply. I think very deeply. I think very deeply. I think very deeply.
In about 4 seconds, a teacher will begin to speak.
I think very deeply.
I love him too. I love James Smalls, man. Love him. But this is actually a piece with Karis One and Dr. Eagle. Listen up. And I always say listen to every lyric that we play on this show. This is the only place you want to get this type of information from. I'm telling you. Yeah. LA Talk Live Sabir Bey Show. Listen up, watch. Listen to the beginning of this track. Listen. This is how I used to do. This is how I used to have to do all my shows, man.
That's Gabriel.
Oh, the track is a Wu-Tang Clan track by True Master.
10 to the minus 33 centimeters of space. 10 minus 43 seconds. That is time.
Peace, everybody. What's going on? I'm with Building 7, Amadeus Christ. I believe y'all gonna really like this. It's based around my radio show, the Sabir Bey Show. You're gonna see the ins and outs, the ups and downs, the reality of what happens when you do radio. So again, it's gonna be powerful. We up in Sacramento kicking the reality show off right now. So hey, it's all love. Y'all gonna see some real crazy stuff jumping off. So you want actuality? Stay tuned. Show's gonna be jumping. And don't forget to check out my man's documentary coming out, Out of Darkness. Peace. This stuff overturns governments, and you have a right to overturn it when it's not doing what it's supposed to. It's in the constitutions of everyone's state. If you study the state's constitution, the people, the difference is, according to the Dred Scott case, and I'm gonna pull this up for everybody so they can see what I'm talking about. This for you too, you attorney brothers that's in law school. This is the Dred Scott case. I know it's a lot, but in here, it speaks about the Negroes are classified as property in the Constitution.
This is what the Dred Scott case talks about. So all the stuff that has happened, that's what Noble Drew Ali was bringing. That's the importance. And nationality is very important. You talk to anybody else in any other culture, they say culture and nationality matters.
That's not complexism. What you have to do is show the people enough information where it becomes their own, and not, oh man, that's the brother, that's tight. Yeah, not our information. It belongs to the people until it becomes their own in their own heart. They're in law still considered wards of the state, and a ward of the state can't own property. Connotatively, they'll say slaves can't own property. That's what that means. So as long as these people agree to be under the black codes, they themselves have acquiesced to the effect of them. And so when you're going out into the world, as soon as you use those tags, the rest of the world immediately goes to the black codes because you just confessed them.
Nowhere you see black, he talked about in there. So again, we are the Habesha or Ethiopian people. They are Caucasians, Incavans, Troglodytes, Europeans, which means Euro means family. Brother, what's going on, fam? Where you calling from?
This is just one style out of many. Like a piggy bank, this is one penny. My brother's name is Kenny. That's Kenny Parker. My other brother, I see you, much darker. Boogie Down Productions is made up of teachers. The lecture is conducted from the mic to the speaker. Who gets weaker, the king or the teacher? It's not about a salary, it's all about reality. Teachers teach and
You have no power. It's only power over the power people. You follow me? You have no power. But listen, we're not gonna even go, get into that. But listen, give me a call. We already got an hour and a half on this particular show at 323-473-3100. Now listen, what we're doing today. One group is fighting another group without understanding the history.
Damn, dude, you know how old this is, man?
Again, we gotta be very careful, man, about who we saying. Like again, somebody say they're my leader, I'm asking them some questions. Where you leading me? What message are you delivering? And who you taking it to? This is why in language. This is why I said
against the Moors and
that's the umbrella right there today. So they are still Moors no matter where they at.
that the United States is a corporation company military arm for the Spanish Inquisition against the Moors and Yahudi, mispronounced as Jew, both of which is you. That's the foundation of the entire world's politics. If anybody's talking to you about bringing remedy to you economically and politically, and don't give you the foundation of the real politics of the world, is only playing with you. It's not personal. Let's deal with reality. If you want to fix things, you got to deal with facts. You cannot deal with emotions, how you feel, biases, who you like, who you don't like, etc. Take all that stuff, throw it out the door. Just deal with facts, because only truth is going to solve things. Are we clear?
Well, first of all, nobody can never have jurisdiction over you. It's just you got an upper hand when you deal with the nationality. Okay. Remember, blacks are subjects. Blacks are minorities. It's basically a privilege given to you. Once you proclaim who you are free and independent sovereign. And that's what people understand. And people take the word sovereignty and loosely. Sovereignty is that you can be an individual sovereign or a sovereign within a nation. So that you proclaim your nationality, you have a better chance to deal with issues that come about. Because again, everything has subject matter, jurisdiction, status, jurisdiction, adjudication. Still going back to the three again. It don't necessarily have to be in court. It doesn't matter. If I'm doing business with an Asian or someone from Germany, we have to see if we have a contract together. You follow me? So in that contract, there are elements inside the contract. So the elements in the contract is the meeting of the minds, offer, acceptance, consideration, right? And the meeting of the minds. Those are the four, right? So if I'm a minority and a child, I have no say-so in a contract, but as a conscious person who knows, I can say yes, I can say no. You see what I'm saying? You have no jurisdiction over me, period. That's just how it is. unless I give it to you. And you can do it by some type of consenting. You know, because I have a lot of them that actually hit me on side notes, you know what I mean? But they would never come on my radio show. Like I said, I've been doing this for 13 years, and I know a lot with courts.
Now, that was 13 years, they said. Wow. Damn. That's a bit over 2 years.
Rahm Emanuel, so-called Jew, left the Obama administration, was that 2010, 2011, ran for mayor of Chicago. Geographically, Chicago's sister city of Mecca. Rahm Emanuel, Jew, one of the first things he issued from his desk was a proclamation telling the real history of the North Gate. You know, too many people weren't too happy.
A lot of cities made that proclamation. Philadelphia did Resolution 75.
So how many people knew about Resolution 75? See, this is what I mean, Jarrell. See, this is what people don't understand. Now, I'm going to show you Resolution 75 for y'all that don't know. Are y'all ready? Give me 1 second. Let's pull up Resolution 75. 1 second. When Resolution 75 was written, you don't have to go to court to do anything. Okay? Give me 1 second. I'm going to pull up Resolution 75 so y'all can get this. All right? Is everybody all right? So I'm going to rewind this back so you can get this. And this is why I don't need to keep doing these videos. You could just watch the old
proclamation, just a public announcement.
Listen again.
The North Gate. You know, too many people weren't too happy.
A lot of cities made that proclamation. Philadelphia did Resolution 75. A proclamation, just a public announcement. That's all it really is. Okay. But the proclamation is just a public.
So let's pull this out. Let's pull up Resolution 75. And again, this is where the 1 second. Did it freeze on me? Okay, let me pull this up so y'all can see Resolution 75. And I'm from Philadelphia, and this is what I used when I did a name correction. So give me 1 second. My phones are dying, so bear with me. I'm going to pull up Resolution 75 for y'all. And you would think that people will want to have this conversation. They don't want to have this conversation. Let's pull up Resolution 75. So let me ask y'all on this feed, everybody on this feed, how many of y'all ever heard of this Resolution 75? Let's move this out the way. Give me 1 minute. How many people on this feed heard of Resolution 75 in 1933? Many sons and daughters of the proud and handsome race, not religion, handsome race, inspired the architecture of northern Africa and carried into Spain, influenced the artistic temperaments, have become citizens of this nation. So where's the documents, Jarrell, on any black person being a citizen? In the city of Philadelphia, there exists a Moorish American society made up of Moors who have found their end of their quest for a home and of their children, of those who journey from the plains of Morocco. So just think about this. Remember I told you critical thinking. So where is any documents that's saying black people were citizens? They tell you the 14th Amendment. No, the 14th Amendment does not say that. I can quote the 14th Amendment. The 14th Amendment says all persons born or naturalized is subject to. Persons. So where is it at anywhere in the Constitution, brother? Come on, Jerome. Where they at?
Nowhere.
Now, see, this is the conversation that cats really don't want to have. Think about this for 1 second. So if that's there, why haven't they told our people this? Right? You would think we want to have this conversation. No, brother, I'm not a Moor, I'm a foundational Black Americans. And it said, it goes down further. Will the House adopt this resolution? It was adopted May 14th, 1933. So that was April, right? And it was May. So Why would you go to court to change your name? How many of these people that we know on these platforms that is selling people documents for $4,000, but you wouldn't give me $1,000? Shut up, bro. Let me help you out. In the Constitution, where in this Constitution or this Constitution said it made black people citizens of? Where? I can quote both of them. All persons born or naturalized is subject to, but brother, we the 3/5. Where does it says black people with 3/5? Where's it at? Where's that located at, bro? Where? You just put yourself. We love slavery, bro.
Telling you.
We love the slave narrative, but you wish that these cats gave you anything on law. They don't. And y'all like it. And you deserve everything that comes your way. Noble Drew Ali even said you straight after the gods of Europe you knew nothing of. So you deserve everything that comes your way, bro. Everything, everything. That's what Taj was talking about, the critical thinking. Why would I keep doing these videos for people when you don't even appreciate it? Put me on a platform with whoever you think is that great. And we can go through the whole, hold up. We can literally go through the Bill of Rights, right? We can go through the what? The Declaration of Independence. Which one you want to pick up? We can go through all of them. Had nothing to do with you, bro. These Negroes are playing. These conscious people and some of these black leaders, they playing you too, bro. So the information is right there. That's Resolution 75. Blacks are not citizens, homie. They're not. This is why they paying people to keep you sleep on who the Moors are. They have to keep you sleep on who the Moors are. Well, we're not Moors, brother. Well, the Moors is just a group of people, a particular group of people. Really? Really? How many books have these dudes ever read on the Moors? I would like to know. How many books they read on the Moors? How many books they read on Spain? I would like to know that too. I've been to Spain multiple times. I stayed in Spain. I didn't go to Spain one time and went to Barcelona like y'all do. I stayed in Spain. There you go. What Spanish book do you want? Pick your poison. The Moors in Spain, the Moors in Portugal, Spain and Portugal. Which one you want? Which ones y'all want? Got an arson for you. This is why I said, man, I can't deal with our people no more. I'd rather walk away from them. So when I did my name correction, which I did not pay over $12 for, literally, I helped Jarrell get his on his passport. Think about that. Think about it. You think it's a joke? I'm supposed to give it to y'all for free? And I gotta beg people that say, yo, help me keep my StreamYard going? That's crazy, bro. No, sir. Don't worry about it. I'll be going soon. I'm bouncing soon. I've been to these places. I'm sitting. This is the Alhambra. This is on the inside of the Alhambra. It's a whole history I can give you behind that. But again, we're not sincere and we're not serious people. That's the Alhambra. And we used to, bro, I can tell you some stories behind that picture right there, bro. There's so much history behind that. So these cats, man, that is pimping y'all ungodly. So let me ask y'all this question. How many people would pay for this book? I'm the one that got this book when I went to Spain. I was like trying to find this book. How many people would pay $400 for this book? This is the Spanish version. Jarrell knows what book this is, right? Jarrell?
Ooh, Africa versus America. Man.
All these people saying they foundational Black Americans, right? They're foundational, but they never told you about that. So when you get this book or you read this book, you will understand the history behind it. That's the Spanish version of it. I have the English version of it and the Spanish version of it. I have the English and the Spanish version of this book. And if you read this book, bro, it will blow your mother freaking mind. It's right here.
Yes, it will.
It will blow your mind. And this is why I said the Black conscious people are hypocrites, bro. They don't want to have this. And this is why I understand why Brother Taj don't want to say nothing no more. This is the book. If you want to get it, you can email me. Let me show you what it is. And believe me, if you got it and you understand the history and you go to these places, it'll open you up so much. And you have to arm yourself mentally, bro. Mentally, because these niggas are going to come all kind of ways and talk about the Moors is this. No. This is the book right here. And I think this is the Spanish version of it. I have the English and the Spanish. It's 293 pages. But when you read it, bruh, it start making sense. And then you can start doing stuff like this. It wasn't Ye that did this, brother. Hold up. Let me help y'all out. It wasn't Ye. That was Sabir. I was going to wear this to a Comic Con out here in Cali. That's KRS-One, and that's me. I
That
did a
would have
book.
been hilarious.
Huh?
I said that would have been hilarious.
Oh, I am going to wear it. No, I'm wearing it to the Comic Con. I'm wearing it.
Oh, okay, bet.
No, I'm wearing it. No, I just got to find the I got to find the bottom part to wear. And you know why I'm doing it? And my man Lester Spike told me this. He said, serious? And I said, you know, I did a book on that, bro. I did a book on it. So if y'all don't know what the Comic Con is, Comic Con, it's a comic book thing, but here I'm aware. Why am I going to do it? It's because I'm going to spark the conversation. I'm going to spark the conversation on the hood to let people know where it came from. And it was not them, it was us. Oh, you think I'm playing? Let me take y'all to Spain real fast. Let's go to Spain. See, people don't want real conversation, bro. I can tell you about it. That's me. That's in Spain. And I did a book on it. You would like to get the book? Holler at me. Oh, you want to go a little further? Let's show J.E. Rogers' book. And this is in one of my Spanish books too. Hold up. This is the book. That's in Spain. Oh, you think I'm lying? See, I told you. Umar Johnson ain't telling y'all nothing, nor is Tariq. Today, the descendants of these Spanish Negroes are quite bleached from mixing with their white neighbors. Should I show them the trip in Spain, brother?
Oh yeah.
Show them that one. Okay, let's do the Spain one, y'all. Let's see. And again, if y'all would like to support, please feel free. Because I can go for hours with this, bro. Be with me. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna play this video and I'm gonna get my daughter ready. I'm gonna let y'all see us in Spain. Damn, nobody hit me up. You don't like me, Jarrell. Nobody want to donate to me, brother. That's crazy. That's okay. You get what you pay for. But let me show you something. That's why I said people will walk. Let's find this real fast. Why I'm gonna let this play while I go wipe my daughter off. If I can find it. Well, let's see. Let's see what we can do. Damn, yeah, Chris got a lot of stuff on his feed, boy. Good God Almighty. Chris got a lot of stuff up here. Hold up. Let's find it. Heavy is the crown. Let's see what we can find. I wonder why I can't find it on here. Give me 1 second. Let's find it. Come on, man. How the heck this thing? I can't find this video that fast, man. Hold up. Let's go to videos. Here you go. Okay, y'all. Strap in. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I tell you, who's in there, man? It's gonna be crazy. This is gonna be, I bet you, the MD.
In Spain.
Hey, Purse. Hey, Chris, I bet this is gonna be the dopest documentary watch when people see this shit. I tell you, and you got to get Mehdi. You got to get him on the history as far as what he's going to explain to you, man. Just sit down, man. It's going to be dope as hell. We out here in Seville, man. First time this is happening in Seville, Spain. The Moors are coming back, baby. We're coming back. We're taking it back. What up? The tour guide. So that's who I was talking to in the store. So she said, oh, no, somebody in the crowd asked why, what about the Moors? That's what they asked her. What about the Moors, right? And she said, oh, they were Arabs. That's what she said. And I said, no, Arab just means a person that speaks Arabic, right? So that's what she said. And then we started talking about the Moor. I said, I'm a Moor. She said, shh, don't say that. That's just how she did it. That's just how she did it. She said, oh, don't say that. I said, I'm a Moor. I told I'm a Moor.
They try to erase every Moor. Like whatever Moor did, they try to erase that and try to make it Islam. We did that. But everybody knows that, because it's still here. Like you said, when you see the architecture, that's us. That's Moorish architecture.
It's Moorish architecture. And that's why I see these arguments amongst our people, man, in the States, it's insane, man. I'm like, you have no idea about history, man. Y'all don't know what happened in Spain. Everything kicked off right here in Spain when the Moors fell. Everything started right here in Spain.
The New World, everything. Like Christopher Columbus, what do you call it? The three and the whatever that.
Isabella and
okay, so all the three they sailed from it.
Yeah, they did.
So we all know Christopher Columbus went to the, but where he started from, where he sailed from here. You know what I mean? The story goes like he came, he told them that's the proof that we went there before Christopher Columbus. Because the whole reason for Christopher Columbus is he came to Isabella here in Seville. He came to Isabella Ferdinand and he told them that I heard there is gold over on the New World. There is a whole New World over there, and I heard there is gold. Where he heard that from? Like where he heard that from? It means Moors, because the Moors they were sailors. So he heard like there is rumors or whatever. Let me find out. So he asked Isabella and Ferdinand, can you like finance me to build 3 boats? And I was just gonna go see the world. I promise you, if I find gold, I'll bring it back to you. And that's exactly what happened. They supplied him. They give him the boats. He found the New World. So when he found the New World, you know what they found there? Like the Aztec, the Maya and stuff. The Maya, like their houses, the walls made of gold. Like because they don't know the value of the gold over there. The New World, they don't know. The gold is abundant, so they don't know the value. It's not shiny. They just make walls. They make everything with gold. They were like all this magnificent thing. So they try to trade. Okay, I'll give you something that you don't know, because they brought like horses. They never seen horses here before. They never saw horse. So the first horse they saw is the Arabic horse. Like the horse, like the Moorish horse. Yeah, that's the first horse that, here. In America, they never seen a horse before. That's why they were like, oh, you know what I mean? They never seen, and they don't have the bronze. You know what I mean? So all the
don't look like AI.
Cathedral.
look like AI. Real. All this is real. Let's get to the
that's what we did. Like always, every time, you know, they take a city, so they have to make the big mosque. That's mandatory for everybody to come pray in the big mosque. But next to the big mosque, gotta be like the king who lives there in his palace.
People, for y'all that don't know, he's Tunisian. He's Tunis from Tunisia. I stayed in Tunisia also, but that's my brother Mehdi from Tunis.
This will be next to the mosque because he's the one who leads the prayers. You know what I mean? So everywhere you go, every city now here, when you see a church, you're gonna find Al-Khazar next to it. You know what I mean? Everywhere.
So when they say Moors out here, do they, in their head, are they just saying they were Arabs, or did they know it was Africans?
See, when they say Moors here, like the thing is, for us, for them, they care less. They're not them. I don't care who they are. Moro, you're Moro. Like you're Arab, you're African, you're from here, you're Muslim, whatever you are, you're Moor. You know what I mean? To them, that's Moors. You're not white like us, you're Moor. You know what I mean? Basically, that's how they think. For us in the United States, we have to, you know, we're gonna do it again. Before we're united, we try to separate each other. In the United States, no, I'm from Philly, he's from Chicago. He's not. We're the same people, but no, we don't say that because you know what I mean. We try to separate each other, but basically we're the same people. We got kicked out with them, like they kicked everybody, Jews included, like Muslims included, everybody, because we were.
I'm almost finished, y'all. A little bit more here.
1 o'clock in the morning, first time coming here. It's like, yo, I gotta find this block. Yo, had to look with me, Chris. I'm like this. Everybody didn't know where the block was at. I'm like, I want to know where this is at. This right here, this place. And I'm like, I gotta find it. So I'm walking on this block, and I never looked on the wall because I'm, you know, we in the States. I'm looking for signs. You know, I'm looking for stuff like this to say, okay, this is the block. But when you look up on the wall, you actually see it up on the wall. And that's how the first time I found it. So they was basically, this is new. So they was just building this right here under construction. And that's what I can remember. This is the first one. This whole particular block right here, and before these buildings was here, they had the parade that was going on down here. So this is the historical piece right here where we used to have the cobblestones. So this is not the Ku Klux Klan. This was your ancestors, the Moors. So we here, and this is what happens, man.
The Brotherhood of the Negritos.
The Brotherhood of the Negritos. So the Ku Klux
1393. 1393.
Ku Klux Klan basically stole this information from us. So when you read J.A. Rogers' book, 100 Basic Facts About the Negro, then you flip it around, you will actually see these are the Negroes that's in Spain. So in this particular area.
So, brother, and again, I keep telling you, this is the type of conversation, Jarrell, that these cats don't want to have. You're talking to somebody who stays over there in Spain. But again, it's Sabir, and he's showing you the facts, and you don't want to believe it because they told y'all something totally different. Oh, poor Tink Tink. I'm almost finished. I'm going to give you a little bit more, okay? But I like this quote from Carter G. Woodson's book. I love this quote from Carter G. Woodson's book right here. Carter G. Woodson said this: most historians know practically nothing about the Negroes in Africa prior to their enslavement, and there has been little systematic effort to study them. Did y'all know that? That Carter G. Woodson said that? Did y'all know that Carter G. Woodson said that? Guess how much this one is. This is, hold up. This book is like $3,000. This is $3,000. This is out of this book that your black scholars is not going to tell you about. They know practically nothing about slave Africans prior to their enslavement. He says Sabir needs to start your ministry so you will get a lot of funding, much more. I bet you I would. Shoot, if I started, but I got to be real, brother. I can't be fake. I got to be real with it. Okay? So let me show you a little bit more. So I want y'all to see this book. I told you about me reading, right? And it hurts my eyes after a while. So when you cross-reference everything. So this is a book, State by State History of Race and Racism in the United States. How many people heard of this book before? And if you would like to get this, I do have a copy of it. Oops. The book, State by State, Race and Racism in the United States, lists the Moor as the first documented enslaved person of African descent. Well, that's pseudo, brother. That ain't real. But did you really you really think it's fake? Let me pull a book out. Can't make this up. And I do have copies of it. Bear with me 1 second. Let's pull up the book, Race and Racism, bro. There it is. I know you probably wouldn't spend that kind of money, but it's $208. Yeah. But you know about the 1619 project, but not that one. You know about the 1619 project. I told you, it's your black leaders that's playing you, B. It's not Sabir. Let's pull up another one. Because I can go down a line on how this is being played. Give me 1 second. Let's pull up some more facts. These are newspapers. This is from Washington, Wednesday, November the 28th, 1888. And it talks about the Moors right here, the Blue Bloods. The black Moors were driven from Spain. Really? The black Moors? In Atlanta? Constitution? Hold on, let's go over it. Wait a minute. December the 7th, 1936. Really? In Indiana? The black Moors from Africa? Oh, wait a minute. You're going too far, brother. Let's pull up another one. I love giving these facts out to people. So please share this out to Lord Jamal, Umar Johnson, Tariq Nasheed, at Tariq. Y'all should share this out to them. Roland Martins, all of these greats, Dr. Greg Carrs. And let's really have a sit-down discussion on who the Moors really are. Again, will Spain once more fall before the same Moorish tribes, not tribes that conquered turn of 711? This is from Ohio's newspaper in 1938. 1938. Why is this information hidden from you black folks? I'm almost done. Maybe that's why they don't know about the oldest university in the world either. Because the oldest university in the world is not Timbuktu. The oldest university in the world is right here. That's the oldest university in the world. And this is one of my books. If you would like to purchase this book, you can. Or if you want me to have a dialogue with you on this, I definitely can explain this too. It's 42 pages. So the oldest university in the world is not Timbuktu, even though the Moors built that too. But it's the University of Al-Qarawiyyin. Now, anytime, anywhere, I'm open for the debate with it. That's the oldest university in the world and still functioning. But let me take you there. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. That's the oldest university in the world right there. That's me outside. So it's not about, talking about education, because you're not getting educated. Y'all are getting indoctrinated. You're not getting educated. You're getting indoctrinated. That's the oldest university. I'm standing outside of it. I was in there multiple times. But the crazy part is, even the French Pope went to the university. Give me 1 second. Why would a French Pope go to a Muslim university? Pope Sylvester? Somebody help me out. Why? That's my book too. That's 44 pages. The sports people, ball players are doing the people dirty by siding with their masters. No doubt. That's what slaves do, bro. I expect slaves to do that. But what are y'all doing? Who you siding with, my brother? Who you siding with? Or who you supporting? That is the key. So that's one of my books too. So I think I'm done. Let's go here for 1 second. Got a couple more things I want to share with y'all, all right? The Moors originally, this is from the 1938 newspaper. Moors originally nomadic tribes of Berber and Hamitites in northern Africa. They were dark-skinned, sometimes almost black, but often displaying the olive hue complexion of certain of the Caucasian people. So Caucasians are in Ethiopia, people, for the record. That's a news article from 1938. 1938. Now, I asked everybody to sponsor me to go to my brother Yoel's bookstore in Chicago, and nobody got back with me yet. And this is why I said let's not put out the negative, brother. But listen, I was going to go to my brother Yoel's bookstore, and a lot of books that my brother Yoel do have. This is my beautiful brother's bookstore, Yoel Bookstore, Underground Bookstore. You should give him a call and tell him Sabir Bey sent you. It's 773-768-8869. 773-768-8869. That is his bookstore. A lot of books that you would want is inside his bookstore. But let's see if we can get something popping at his bookstore if I get a sponsor. 1727 East 87th Street. Don't be scared to go to the hood, people. Don't get scared to go to the hood, but give him a call. Give him a call. All right? Holler at the brother. And then you can pick up the book, Nature Knows No Color Line by J.A. Rogers. Right here. So it's not about the complexion. It's that they know who you are. There it is. White people, black in their faces, not only for the Moorish dance, but because the attraction of dark skin. Many British people of fair complexion were accustomed to blackening their faces artificially that they might better pass for Moors. They know who you are. In 1605, Queen Anne of England and her ladies blackened their faces and arms to the elbow. So here's all the Moorish names. So stop letting these people tell you that the Moors is an English term when black is an English term. It's an Anglo-Saxon term. So, for the record, Jarrell, and anybody else listening, there is no such thing as foundational Black Americans. So you can line them up with 6, 10, 20 people from the foundational Black Americans, brother, and we can do what Lord Jamal did. You can have a PhD in stubology. You can be a, what do you call it? A YouTube streamer, whatever, YouTube scrollers, whatever you want to call it. Whatever.
Struggle streamers.
I don't know. I was trying not to say struggle streamers, brother. But, you know, my brother Johannes said you have scholars and scrollers. That's what he called them. Scholars and scrollers. So I want y'all to take a picture of this. And if you're looking for the book, you can go to my brother Yoel at the Underground Bookstore or have me come out and speak on it. Pop me up on anybody's panel. And let's give out the variations of the word Moor. Okay? So please, stop letting these people tell you that the Moors, oh, that's the white man named no Moors, brother. Nah. The white man didn't do nothing because the white man didn't even have a language. The white man didn't even have a language. There is no such thing as white people, and there is no such thing as black people. Like there is no such thing as foundational Black Americans. I'm foundational, brother. But no, brother, I'm the ancient black god of Egypt. So send this out to my beautiful brothers in the Nation of Islam, my 5 percenters, the Roland Martins, the Boyce Watkins, And let me give a shout out to Marlon Wayans, man. You ever watch Marlon Wayans interviews, bro? Marlon Wayans be saying some stuff. Hopefully they don't block. But Marlon be saying some stuff, bro. Them Wayans is a mug. Listen to this. Y'all need to start paying attention to Marlon when he be on the Breakfast Club, because that's the only reason why I would watch that Breakfast Club, is because like Marlon would be on it, somebody's making sense. But he was on Shannon Sharp's show and he made a lot of sense. Let me play this for 1 second before we go, while I find my music to close out with.
Miramax. Yeah. That's Harvey. What people don't know, that's Harvey. That was Harvey Weinstein's
You know
company.
the funny part? Harvey Weinstein and his evil, ugly brother Bob. I'm gonna have to drink on this, man. You know, and talk about now. See, you waited for 4 shots in for you to start getting juicy, and then this thing got real hot all of a sudden. Did you turn this up?
No.
This is the hot seat. What?
We can turn it down. We're gonna turn it down. So I read that Scary Movie that you guys got a really, really crappy deal out of it.
I think in Hollywood you always get crappy deals.
But that's not just your 7th or 8th deal. Maybe your first one.
I think the first one we got a crappy deal, definitely. But the second one, this first one was so big. You know, we opened at $42 million.
Yes.
Which was unheard of.
Yes.
And they try to say for a black director that was a record breaker. No, that was a record for just a comedy director, period. And that's what I love about Keenan. Keenan was like, no, don't you put the black label on me. Don't you minimalize or marginalize my success by you trying to label it. Let's let that bleed so that other black people can know that there's not such a thing as just black success. Because black success has a ceiling. No, just success. And I just so happen to be black.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how he wrote. And
my point is, and I would love to sit with Marlon on this. So imagine if I'm sitting with Marlon. So like you said, when you say you're black, it's a roof, nigga. So the Moors invented everything. Everything. Let me give y'all something else before we go, because I have some other books I want to share with y'all. Bear with me. And if you think this is fake, if you think this is phony, telling these cats to put their pennies together and I go against anybody, we can have a whole panel discussion with whoever. There's another book called 1001 Inventions. Oh, let me show you this, brother. I was out and I was coming back with my daughter. This is the ill part. I was going to knock on this dude's door and ask him, where's the foundational Black American flag at? Can't make this up. I saw this coming from the water park with my daughter. Look, you got Morocco right there, Brazil. This is all nations. I was going to knock on his door and ask them, where's the foundational Black American flag at? My brother Malcolm said they probably got it in the back. You got to probably pay a fee to see it. But this is outside somebody's house out here in Cali. They got all the nation's flags, right? I want to know where the foundational Black American flag was at. Hold on, let me show you another one. It's more flags. Damn, did I put them all up here? Oh, let me see if I get the other ones. I can't make this up. I said I should have knocked on the dude's door and asked him, where's the black flag at? You see Morocco was up there. Oh, damn, I thought I had it. I'll show it tomorrow. But it's in many different nations up there, brother. Ain't no black flag up there, brother. It's around the corner. So this book right here, I tell everybody y'all should also get. This book would give you the breakdown of inventions by Muslims. So the bananas, the windmills, all the stuff that you're using is coming from Islam. So listen, man, I thank y'all so much, man. If y'all did not support, please do me a favor right now and support to keep this show going again, people. I went through holy, whatever, to make sure that StreamYard was going to stream, because StreamYard, if they take my videos down, they always saved on StreamYard. They always are saved on StreamYard. So help support this show by donating to the show. And you can do that by going to my email, sabirbayradio@gmail.com, at PayPal, Zelly, Chime, Apple Pay, or Cash App. So if y'all would like to have this conversation global, set it up. I don't care who y'all pick. All right. So if you stayed on here with me for 2 hours and 10 minutes, you can donate something. Brother Jarrell, I want to thank you, brother. I appreciate everybody. But don't forget, check out my brother Yoel at the Underground Bookstore and keep rising to the top. Or you just want to email me for an event, it's right there.
To your super listeners, how you doing tonight, all you fly guys and fly girls? Welcome once again to the world famous Mr. Magic and Rap Attack, and of course I am your
Here you go. Way back before the hots and the powers, we used to listen to live mixing for hours. Roxanne, Shantae, UTFO, Mr. Magic Rap Attack, some of y'all know. But I was in the shelter in weakness, homeless, turntableless and microphoneless.
Where's the black flag at, bro?
Fresh gearless, but still I was fearless and focused on being the dopest MC alive. It's 85, LL's on Def Jam with the best jam, and Houdini's on Jive. Man, you know I had to survive. New York City was crazy in the 80s, but damn, it was live. So here comes the Juice Crew with MC Shan. Shantae's already the queen, Marley's already the man. Y'all don't really understand. When you throw on Shantae or Shan, it got live in the jam. So we went to Mr. Magic. If anybody had the power to put you on, he had it. We gave up the demo tape, no love lost. But it seems Mr. Magic just brushed us off. Somehow we heard we were whack every track, and that we shouldn't even call back. Right there, my jaw dropped, no doubt, but it made me see what I was all about. And I'll keep rising to the top while my mind go. Give me all you got, give me all you got. I'll keep rising to the top while my mind go. Give me all you got, give me all you got. We'll keep rising to the top while my mind go. Give me all you got, give me all you got. We'll keep rising to the top while my mind goes. In the spot, new hip-hop, the Latin quarters and the Union Square and the rooftop. We used to hear them tools pop in the parking lot where it got dark a lot. Me and Scott LaRock, but it was all for the hip. Salt and Pepper answered Dougie Fresh with the showstopper. MC Shan was gonna challenge LL. Shantae was battling 3 or 4 groups at the same time. What the hell? Answer records were big then. After Shantae did it, everybody was trying to spit them. So we spit on. To tell you the truth, it was the only way a MC could get on. We answered MC Shan's Queensbridge, a dope jam about where he was from and where he lived. But in the Bronx, there was these kids, KRS, Scott LaRock trying to live. And I'll keep rising to the top while my mind go. Give me all you got, give me all you got. I'll keep rising to the top while my mind go. Give me all you got, give me all you got. We'll keep rising to the top while my mind go. Give me all you got, give me all you got. We'll keep rising to the top while my mind goes. This is what an MC was. We had a strong street buzz. Marley and Shan showed us some love, and love never hurt. Cause while Shan was with Marley, we was with DJ Red Alert. Every Friday night, every Saturday night on the airwaves, the battle was right. Under New York nights, smog and lights, jogging at night. The Roxy used to get so hype. You could put on your headset and get what heads ain't get yet. Live MCs going check, check, spitting rhymes over the radio set. These are the days and the ways I can never forget. So I don't forget it. To Marley and Shan, I am indebted. For the start of my career, these guys could take credit for my rapping. The whole battle, they let it happen. Marley and Shan and Shantae could have been gun strapping, cousin, but they wasn't.
You know why? Because we was on some real hip-hop.
Let's keep it buzzing.
Listen, some people coming in this joint late. So listen, subscribe to the new YouTube channel. Or if you want to reach out to me, you can email me at Sabir Bay, right there, SabirBayRadio@gmail.com. That is the email. All right. So let's put this up here one more time so people can join. Do you want to share something before I get off the feed, brother?
Hey, just the usual, steady, steady, steady.
Study, 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 because I'm going to be doing my classes over again soon. So this is the Sabir D Bay. Look for Sabir D Bay new channel. And I do have 2 other channels I'm waiting for them to upload. One is going to be called the Gaylord channel. And one's going to be called the Silver Alert University. But y'all can reach out to me, man. It's right there. I went over my time, 15 minutes, but I appreciate everybody. Shout out to everybody on TikTok. And if you really want to try to challenge me, put your money where your mouth is, B. I'm fine, but have a wonderful evening on purpose. I gotta go. I'm gonna call you in a minute, Jarrell. So get those books, y'all.
Bet.